Reed, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all doing well, or if you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm going to be releasing daily FIFA content, and there'll be some PES content here and there as well, so it's free, why not? But getting back into this, as you can see, we're going to be doing a Leeds career mode. Flying Flamingo dropped a comment in one of our last videos, suggesting that Leeds would be a good road to glory team. I was thinking about doing it myself, so I thought, why not? They've not been in the Premier League since around 2004, so I want to get them back there. They did contend a little bit in the Championship the past couple of seasons, but they just couldn't get over the line and get back into the Premier League. So that's what we're going to focus on doing in this. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Having a quick look at the team first. We've got Bamford up top, but I think straight away I'm going to be putting Keita in there. I like the looks of him a lot. Then, making up with midfield, we've got Harrison, Klitsch, Shackleton, Hernandez and Phillips. We've got Alosky, Cooper, White and Dallas back four and Casilla in goal. I think looking at this, we're all going to have to look to bring in a lot of new people. There is some decent people in here, but I think there's room for improvement in a lot of areas here. I'm not looking to bring in anyone that's over the rating of 75, especially for this first season. I want to keep it reasonably realistic. And I think Leeds like to go for a lot of youth players. So if you do suggest anyone in the comments, that's pretty much the criteria. Youth players and people that aren't over the rating of 75. Pretty much. So looking at this, like I say, I think I'm going to be bringing in one or two players in this episode. But that's going to be about it. So let's have a quick look and see what we've got. We'll save that. Let's have a quick look and see what budget we've got to play with. See what we can actually do here. So we've got 15 mil in the budget and we've got 198,000 in the wage budget. So it's fair enough. I think that's quite a bit to play with in the first season at least. We'll have a look at our objectives. See what they want from we. Round of 32 in the FA Cup. Youth development. I think that's going to be important. We've got grow 2 youth academy players by at least 10. And then as soon as they're grown, play them in 5 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. Then sign 2 youth academy players assigned to the forward position. That's throwing a spanner in the works because I was looking at maybe bringing in a new striker. Gain 9 million from shirt sales. No continental success, obviously. Win the league. That's pretty obvious, but I've whacked up the difficulty in this one. There was a few comments saying it looked far too easy, and I totally agree. So we'll put the difficulty up. So we're going to be having a hell of a lot more of a challenge in this. Luckily, financial is low, so there we go. What we're going to do first, though, as I said, we're going to be looking at hiring a scout. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, looks like Craig Brennan's going to be the one, I think, like. He's going to be our new scout. See if he can do the business for her. Going to stick to England for this one. 9 months. We're not going to put any sort of criteria on what we want him to bring in. Just anything. So there we go. He's away. Hopefully he can do the business for her in this. I should have mentioned, we're in the pre-season tournament. We've got Standard Liège. Was it Bavista and Genk? So hopefully we can get through that. As always, I'm just going to sim the first few games. If we make it through to the final, I'll definitely be playing that. So we'll have a look at doing that first. Let's get this sim through. See if we can make it through. No, not that way. Any extra money at this point will be decent. So hopefully we can bring in some extra pennies out of that budget. It's definitely going to help when we're going to be bringing in a few new players. Ideally, I would love to just bring in a full new starting 11, but still, there's not much realism in that. So, it doesn't look like we've made it through, so it's not a good start. But either way, that's that out of the way. See if we've got any additional money. It'd be very little. There you go, an extra mil. So, it's pretty much just bought that scout for her. So, there you go. So, having a quick look at some of the people that I've been considering to bring in. We've got Fabio Silva first, 16-year-old Portuguese player. He's from Porto. He looks like he's bursting onto the scene. I think he'll be pretty popular in this FIFA. He's only 68 overall. He hasn't got the most amazing stats straight away, but still, I think he would be a fantastic pickup, especially with the likes of dynamic potential in this. Having a look at how much he's worth, it's 1.6, but we can't buy him straight away. I think he's only just recently been put onto the game. But we could activate his release clause for 4 mil. It does seem quite a bit for a 68 overall player, so he might be one that to consider in the future. We've got Gibbs White. Not very realistic, probably, but still, he's in the criteria that I mentioned. He's 70 overall. All right, stats. He would cost us between 3 and 5 mil. I don't think he would be too bad to pick up. I know he's got good potential as well. This man, Wagnerman, left back from Hamburg. I know he grows into a reasonably decent player, and I think we definitely need to be looking to replace the left back position. The wings as well, I think they need to be enhanced. We've got De La Vega here, not too bad. Argentinian from, is it Atletico Launas? Going to take that anyway. He looks pretty decent. Jota as well, another Portuguese player. 72 overall, I think he would be good to pick up. How much would he cost for his? See, he's up the higher end, so it might not be realistic to bring him in. He's between 7.5 and 11 mil. So that may be too much of a budget. But another midfielder that I'd considered was Gravenberch. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But centre mid from Ajax. They always produce fantastic young players, them like. So we've got him. He's only going to cost me between 1.4 and 2 mil. I think he would be a great person to pick up. Centre backs. Koza. He came into my head. I like his name. But he's a French centre back from Montpellier. I think he would be good to bring in. He would only cost me 1.6. Last on the list is Boadu. I think that's how you pronounce it. But he's a Dutch striker. He's currently playing for, I'm just going to say AS for the time being. But he was amazing in the last FIFA. He's quick. He's got good strength, I think. No, he hasn't. I've just lied. He's got bad strength. But he does seem strong in the game. Well, he did in last year's FIFA anyway. And I really liked him. So this was another person that I was considering. So let us know who you want us to bring in. I think at the minute we're definitely going to go for a centre-back. I think that's crucial for us. And I think I'll go for De La Vega as well. So we'll get these over the line and get these into the team. Here we are, meeting up. Good to see you too. Transfer fee. We'll be cheeky. We're going to offer 1.6. Little sell-on clause. Hopefully they'll accept that. They have. Boom. So there's a first player coming into the team. We've got Koza. I'm happy with this one. De La Vega up next. He is going to be anywhere between, we'll say, 4 mil and nearly 6. So I'm going to be trying to get him on the lower end here. We're not paying his release clause. There he is, just in his pyjamas. Transfer fee. I'm going to offer a little bit less like I did in the last one. We'll go for 3.1. Another cheeky release clause on there. See if we can get him in for 3.1. 3.7. I don't think that's too bad. I'm going to accept that. So there we go. We've got De La Vega in the team now. I'm happy with both them pickups. So after them two signings, is left with 8.5 mil in the budget. And we've still got 179k in the wage budget. Maybe we could change that up a little bit. I don't think we're going to be bringing any players in that are going to be expecting that much money. So changing that. That looks a lot better. We've got 14 mil left to spend. I think just for the fact of how much he costs, we're going to be going in for Gravenberch. I really like the looks of this lad. He doesn't look fantastic straight away, but I think we can give him some game time. He can grow into a really good player for us. Here there's someone in a suit for a change. It's nice to see. You must be in business. Transfer fee. We're going to keep this going with offering a little bit less and a release clause. Seems to be working so far for us. We can get him for one a little bit more. 2 mil isn't too bad, but I'm going to see if I can. We'll go for 1.5. See if he likes the idea of that. He's sticking to 2. We're going to accept 2. I'm happy to bring him for him. I can't speak. I'm happy to bring him in for 2 mil. So having a look at the team after them transfers. We've got Gravenberch in the centre of the park. De La Vega is on the left wing. We've got Koza at the back. And we've moved White onto the right back position. So I'm quite liking how the team's starting to shape up. We have got some decent players in there. I think looking at the team, maybe Oh, I don't know, maybe he's a left back. Like I say, we've got Oloski and Douglas at the minute, but someone like Wagnerman could come in, and once he reaches a higher potential, we're going to slot him into the team. Something like that could be decent. Striker-wise, Keita, he is only on loan, even though I would like to have him permanently. But we've got Bamford and Edmondson. Edmondson, he does grow to an alright overall, but 60 rated. He's not going to get much game time, to be fair. And Bamford, he's not playing too great in real life, so I'm not really realistically thinking I'm wanting to play him too much. But I think another striker would be worth it. Like I say, let us know, should we go for the young Portuguese striker in Fabio Silva, or should we be going for Boadu, which he's got a better overall slightly. But they're both going to cost us a similar sort of amount. I don't know whether to just pull the trigger on Fabio Silva. I'm interested to see what he's like. I'm really looking forward to using him, to tell you the truth. Looking at the rest of the team, though, he's going to cost us too much, I think, Jota. So we might have to just rely on scouts in regards to that. Scouts did say about a striker, so I might be doing this wrong. But still, Keita is only on loan, so we do need a permanent striker. You know what it is? I'm going to pull the trigger. Fabio Silva. We're buying him. I've just decided I want to bring him in. Shouldn't be hard to negotiate with this lad. He's only got 1,000. So he'll be a rotation player for the time being. He wants important. Ooh, fair enough. You can go for important. 5 years. Happy with that, son. Not after a release clause. I like the sounds of that. We'll get rid of that bonus. 3-9. I'm happy with that, like. There we go, then. So Silva's into the team. I'm going to leave signings there. We've got... Oh, Christ. We've got 7 mil still in the budget. Like I said, let us know if you want anyone else brought in. I know I haven't left with too much money, but like I say, with the criteria, I've said with no one over 75, and majority of people that we want to bring in is going to be youth. That should be enough to bring some more players in. But straight away, we're going to be getting Fabio on the bench. So is Bamford, mate. But you're getting shifted. There he is. Let's have a proper look at this lad. He's got 4-star weak foot. Pace isn't amazing. Shooting isn't fantastic, but still. Like I say, I'm quite happy with him. I think he'll be a decent player. And you've got to buy him for that wig. Like, come on, that bunt. Look at that face, man. Cheeky little smile. It's going to be a good one. So, we're going to do some training for the lads. We've got Silva in there. We've got De La Vega, Graven Birch, and Koza with 4 new people that we've brought in. And I've stuck Clark in as well. See if we can get him a bit higher. So, I think training's definitely going to be massively important for these. So, we've got that in. Not the best of results, but what can you do? Transfers coming here for Dallas. I know he doesn't reach much more than a 70 overall. So, they've come in for 1.4. I'm happy with that. So, I'm sorry if I annoy anyone, but I'm going to accept that, and he's away. Transfer offer here has come in for Klitsch. Again, he's a bit older. I want to be using some younger players. We need to be buying in players that are going to have a good potential. So once we do get into the Premier League, I was going to say Champions League there, that is going to be something we're trying to do as well. But once we get into the Premier League, they've got some growth in them. So with him being 29, unfortunately, I am going to accept this. I think what I will do, though, we'll negotiate, because 2.5 isn't too much. And we push them for a little bit more. And if we can get rid of him, I'm going to be looking to bring in Gibbs White. So they've offered that. We'll offer just under $1 million. They're not happy with that. Right, we'll go for 3. There we go. We've got 3 million for him. And a little cheeky 3% sell-on clause. I can't imagine he's going to be moving too much more in his career. But either way, looks like he's going to be out. Once we get the money for him, like I said, I'm going to be going in for Gibbs White. So this is the news that we wanted. We've got Dallas. He's gone. And Klitsch, he's gone as well. So, like I said, we're going to be going in for Gibbs White. We've also got a loan offer in here for McClement. Let's have a quick look at this. He's a 60 overall. I don't think he's going to be getting much game time, so I'm happy for him to go on loan. While we're here, though, we might as well go in for Gibbs White. It's going to be anywhere between 3.7 and 5, and we definitely push them for that lower offer. Pretty much like the rest of the players, we're going to be going in low. See if we can get a cheeky deal for them. Here we go, there he is. Someone else with a nice little jacket on as well. So straight away, and we're offering what he's worth, 3.4. Going with the same tactic, cheeky sell-on clause. Probably a bit too much, but they're happy with that. I'm happy to pay 3.4 for Gibbs White. So there you go. Gibbs White's been bought. He's looking good in that Leeds kit. I'm going to be quite happy with him. He's going to be making his way straight into the first team, so he's going to have plenty of time to grow. Monthly scout reports in from Brennan, so I hope he's done the business forward here and found some decent young players. Let's have a look. Who we got here first? Connor Harris. Doesn't look good so far. What's this kid though? Ooh, who's this? Cameron Alexander. Where's he playing? Well, we don't know yet, do we? Between a 72 and a 94. He's worth 200,000. We'll be signing him up. Another one, keeper. He's coming into the team. Who's this kid? Just for the fact that he's 275,000. He's only rated between 60 and 84 overall. What I might do is I might bring him in and then we can sell him on. I think he'll be decent for making some extra money. Sorry, mate, but that's what you're going to be used for. And the last one, Toby Bell. Absolutely useless. So, let's have a quick look at them. Cameron Alexander was a left mid player. Fair enough. We've got Henry Lee on the right. And then we've got Reece Hall, 6'4". A little bit bigger, would have been better, but what can you do? If he can reach a 94 potential, I'll be chuffed with him because I was considering bringing in a new goalkeeper anyway. But if we can build him up, that'll be all the better. First game of the season then, and we're away at Bristol City. We're going to be attending this press conference. Get the morale up for the lads. See what they've got to ask with. Come on then. Leeds' European Continental Shield early exit was quite the debut fans were hoping for. Wasn't quite the debut. I can't even speak, man. How does the pre-season impact the squad ahead of the first competitive match? We've learned from our mistakes. Whoa, that wasn't good. The seriously unhappy about that. But we've made some errors and that's how the team's going to work. Does the team have what it takes to win this league this season? We're going to go in with yes. Confidence is the main thing with the players. We can win it every year. Go on then. With the players we have in this club, winning the league is what we should be aiming for every year. There you go. After Graven Birch's acquisition from Ajax, fans are eagerly awaiting to see him grace the field. What do you expect from his debut? He will be good for the team. That'll get him up. Here we go. Not the press conference I was hoping for. If anything, I've made the lads more unhappy, but there you go. So here it is, first game of the season. I'm hoping that we can get off to a good start. Team remains unchanged from what we had before, but I am going to look to bring on Fabio Silva. Hopefully, he could be an impact sub and actually make a difference. So, fingers crossed we can get off to the start that we want. Keita's making that run. Keita could be in here. Is he going to open the... Oh! Thought he was going to open his account there. Birch. Gibbs White, can he play in Keita? He has. Keita's again. Second chance this time. Come on, son. There it is. 1-0. That's what I'm talking about. First goal of the series. I might look to buy him next season. So good. Oh, he's made a mistake. They could be in here. Oh, Cooper. Cooper's made the mistake. Jesus, they're in. Oh, bloody hell. De La Vega's in here. He's got the pace. Goes it alone. He's scored. I didn't even realise. Come on, son. Yes. 2-0. Oh, man. When I ran in here, I thought, oh, I've made a mistake. Cut in. I I don't know how that went in, but it did. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. He'll be buzzing on his debut as well. 2-0 though. De La Vega's making that run again. Come on, son. De La Vega's in again. He's got that speed. He's just too quick for them. Can we replicate it? Oh, Nelly! He's done. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a whitewash this. 3-0 up and before half time. De La Vega with a shot there. Hitting the post. Gravenberch picking that up though. Just in the right place. So here we go. 2 goals from the new lads. I'm happy with this. Clearly they're buzzing. Oh, White. Played in De La Vega. Oh, in again. He's going to shoot. Oh, come on, son. Was that saved or was it just a terrible shot? Oh, just a bad shot. We're going to make a change. They have, so why not? Keita is going to be coming off for Silva. See what this lad can offer, eh? Keita's making a run. He's in again. Keita. Can he close it out with a goal? He can! Come on, son! There he is. 2 goals on his... Well, it's not his debut, is it? But 2 goals on the day. Easy. What a way to go off, eh? Maybe we shouldn't be subbing him. Either way, though, 2 goals. I'm happy with it. I think we'll definitely look to buy him, like. Here he's going off. There's Fabio. With a nice little wig on. Fabio. Silva, he's in. Come on, son. Is it going to be the perfect debut for everyone? Oh, nah. Oh. Feel bad for the lad. There we go then. Perfect start. 4-0. Away to Bristol City. That's exactly what we're looking for. Let's do this interview. See what they've got to ask for. Ask for. How happy are you with the first win under your belt as Leeds manager? I'm chuffed, love. The lads gave me 100%. Give us 100%. All I can ask for. The attitude has been first class. It has. Gibbs White put in a great performance on his first match at Leeds. What do you make of such a strong debut? It's clear to see why we bought him. We witnessed Silva's first minutes on the pitch as a Leeds player today. What do you think of his debut? Figured it would be a surprise. There you go. Especially for the fans. If I brought him on partway through the match. There you go. It was for the fans.
That's it. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. See you later, pet. So, there you have it. First win. Is this what we'll be seeing at the end of the season? I sure hope so. But Leeds top. I think I'm going to leave things there for this episode. Like I say though, let us know in regards to if there's anyone else that I should bring in or what we should do with the team. But if you enjoyed the episode, drop a like, maybe subscribe. But as always, I'll see you in the next one.